Oh, she's just skipping. Beautiful. Perfect.
Hello guys, welcome to another video with me, Pato. Hi, it's been a while, it's been a little bit. I'm dressed up, I'm all spooky. We've got cute spooky stuff in the back. I've got little light up leaves and pumpkin and Thea. Thea's spooky. She's a black kitty. She's a little tortoise shell. She's my little pumpkin. I got little cat ears on. We're all decked out. It's October. It's spooky season. And that means it's haunted house season. And that means that Worlds of Fun is having its annual Halloween haunt. Woo! Big fun. Big spook time. But I do have a problem, and you've probably clicked on this video being like, what the fuck? She's got a problem with going to the Halloween haunt? I love the haunt, and I love the haunt too. But the new bag update, the new bag policy is not so great, and I don't love it very much. In fact, I really don't like it at all. And we're going to talk about that today. But first, yes, look at my makeup. Look how fucking shimmery purple beautiful I am. I don't usually do makeup, so when I do, I go fucking all out, okay? I've had this purple liquid lip liner, whatever thing, for like since February, and I've never used it. And now I have, and I fucking love it. It's gorgeous, and now I am purple. I am spooky goddess this evening. I am spooky cat girl, alright? Meow. Anyway, we need to talk about something that I don't like so much. I love haunted houses. I love theme parks. I love Worlds of Fun. Alright, I've got to state this by saying I love Worlds of Fun. I've been going to Worlds of Fun for a long time. So I'm really disappointed with this bag policy. And I'd really like to tell you why. And I would really appreciate some answers from anybody who works at Worlds of Fun or Cedar Fair or anybody who'd like to reach out and let me know what the fuck is going on with this policy. Because right now, I can't bring my Pikachu or my Hello Kitty bag into the park. And I think that's a real problem, and we need to talk about this. Okay? Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's get into it, alright? Alright? So I wrote this big fancy intro. It's very essay-like, and I really want to be more conversational, so I'm not going to read it, but basically the gist of it is that I would love to live in a world where I don't need a backpack, okay? I would love everything I have to just be immediately on my person. You know, if I had a watch, this is a hair tie, but if I had a watch or a smartwatch or whatever, you know, pay for everything, text everything, if it could shoot out a tampon from the compartment whenever I needed it, that would be great. Tampon dispensers from my wrist don't exist yet, unfortunately. Medication dispensers for my ears don't exist yet, unfortunately. So sometimes people need bags. And the Halloween haunt policy kind of understands this. But it also leaves out some other things as well. Some people like to just carry things that make them feel good sometimes. I don't mean drugs. I mean like gummy bears, okay? And I mean like having a fidget spinner. And I mean like having lotion for when your hands get dry and clammy, okay? There are some things that I just need to have with me when I go to the theme park, okay? I need to have my purse because it's got my Pusheen coin purse bag in it. And when I find a penny on the bathroom floor while I'm pooping, you know, I gotta scoop up that penny because I don't have a lot of money since I paid for this season pass, you know? So I gotta get my bread somehow. Anyway, let's actually look at this haunt policy, because Worlds of Fun is not providing a space with a whole lot of convenience for its customers right now. And so we need to get into exactly what it is they're doing that I don't like, okay? So I'm going to pull up the thing on my screen right now. Give me one sec. I know you guys are really close to my face and you're like, what the fuck is going on? But we need to open up this document right here. Okay, Peyton, you can cut away from this anytime. So here is the Halloween Haunt bag policy. This is a new policy that was just put in for 2021, okay? So there's a lot of spiel up here about how the safety of our guests and associates is always their top priority, and security program is constantly evolving. Okay, cool, great. Love to know that you want to make us feel safe. I do have some problems with this language and everything later, and I will explain that why. But first, we're going to go over what exactly is banned, and then we can break down why it shouldn't be and everything. So, new for 2021. Bags may not be brought into the park Thursdays, Fridays, or after 5 p.m. on Saturdays during the month of October. This includes, but is not limited to, backpacks, purses, diaper bags, fanny packs, clutches, wristlets, camera bags, etc. Guests with health requirements may bring one bag containing necessary medical items. The bag must be 4.5 by 6.5 inches or smaller. It will be screened prior to entering Worlds of Fun. People carry bags for all different kinds of reasons, and one of the good things about having a bag is that when you have a bag, it doesn't matter what's in the bag, okay? It could be fun things you have in there, it could be things that you need, it could be a health necessity, or it could be something that just makes your life a little bit more convenient, you know? And so I think that this restriction to just no bags based on size is kind of ridiculous. I think a much better solution, I'm going to say this over and over again, is to just have more people searching bags at the front of the park, because clearly they don't want to hire people to search bags, or they don't want to let this bag policy and have the line be backed up to high heaven as people search bags, whatever. They want to let as many people through as quickly as possible, and they don't want to have to search everybody so that, you know, the park can be safe. So for their safety and to speed up the process, they're just taking out people to search your bag. That's what I think is probably what's going on, is that they're just trying to save on employees. Maybe they don't have enough employees in the first place. Maybe they can't hire people for whatever reason. I mean, I know there is a labor shortage right now, so I do understand that aspect. But I don't think that we shouldn't be able to have our bags just because we can't have people search. I mean, people need to bring in their bags, and and if people are bringing in bad things, as I'm gonna argue here later, is that bad people are gonna bring in bad shit anyway, okay? So a couple other things I wanted to point out on here is that the other things that they don't allow into the park are food and drink, so they're not going to allow alcohol, and of course they're not going to allow illegal substances, drugs, that kind of thing. You can only bring in unopened water bottles into the park. No weapons of any kind, so that would include pepper spray, folding pocket, hand tools. Those are not permitted at World's Fun, of course. There are metal detectors. Everybody has to walk through a metal detector, and that will go off if you've got a fucking gun or knife or something, okay? So, like, it's not like, I can't imagine that those things are actually being brought in, because otherwise something about the metal detectors would change, or they would add metal detectors but they already have them, or something to that effect, you know? I don't think it's a weapon issue, unless people are bringing in, like, pepper spray or whatever to, like, prank each other. I don't know what the fuck that would be, but that sounds like something really dumb and stupid that children would do. I'm sorry I gave that idea to anybody. Don't do that. We looked at the haunt policy, and I want to point out a few things. All right, these are the counterpoints, I suppose, that I think some people might be thinking in the back of their heads, and some people have addressed to me. The first one being that, Worlds of Fun is a private company, and they can make any rules that it wants when it comes to park policies and regulations. They can make up the rules and whatever, okay? So that's number one, all right? The second one is, why is this even a big deal? Like, why can't we just put our items in our pockets and everybody be happy, hunky-dory, everything be hunky-dory. That's what I'm trying to go, hunky-dory. Why can't everything just be nice and good, and we just put things in our pocket, and we don't even need bags, you know? Why do we have to have bags? Why does this matter? I don't need to have a bag with me wherever I go. That's a second argument. All right, and the third one is, There were, even if even if you feel like you need a bag, you're safer without a bag, all right? The argument that I suppose World of Fun is trying to present is that you are safer with a no bag rule in place. So, those are the things we're gonna dissect. I'm gonna tell you every single one of those things is not as important as you being able to have your stuff with you, okay? First, we're going to talk about why the fuck this matters. Even if you don't go to Worlds of Fun, because let's be real, any theme park could do this, anywhere, at any time, for whatever reason they want, okay? Because this has happened here, so it should maybe happen anywhere else, especially at any other Cedar Fair park, where they also have a haunt, okay? Or any other, like, big popular event of spookydom. No. It's October, weird shit happens here, okay? So, the rule against bags, I think I've said it, it's kind of a rule that violates our privacy. It's an overreach in control, and it kind of normalizes how other businesses, I said, will adopt it as well. It's like they might feel safer if nobody has bags. If we can all just see what everybody has on them, and it's just, if we're all just wearing plastic naked clothes and we all just see each other and every single detail of where we are, then we'll be safe, right? So let's be real here. Screwing over customers and employees to cut costs on labor or whatever and saves money for the business is nothing new. All right? So the easiest, most simplest solution for Worlds of Fun is to just cut people from searching bags. And by doing that, they save money. And if people don't have a bag, we don't have to search them. I have a big problem with this because, as you will see in a sec, I went to Worlds of Fun without a bag. My sister also went with me. And you will see us here. You'll see what my sister's wearing. You'll see what I'm wearing. And you'll know that we did not get searched at all. For me, tonight, I am wearing some cloak joggers. Hi, reppin' Jacksepticeye. But yeah, they've got these zipper pockets, which I feel good about. They fit my long-ass phone in both sides. And I've got in my pocket my birth control, because I have to take my birth control at 9:30 every night. The other thing that I'm taking with me, I'm taking my driver's license and my passport. And by that, my passport, I mean, like, my card to get into the park. So my annual pass. So those are the only two cards that I'm bringing with me. I have my debit card already on my phone, so I don't have to take that as well, thank God, just in case it gets lost or stolen. I'm keeping those tucked away in my phone so they don't slide out of my pocket. And those are the only things that I'm bringing with me to the park, except for my car keys, which are on a lanyard. So me and my sister are gonna go into the park, and we're just here to show you what the rules are like. It's complete bullshit. I really hope that they get rid of this rule. It's supposed to last throughout the rest of October. And I would really like them to stop and revoke this rule because it is complete dog shit. Hey.
So, we're on site.
We're on site. We are parking at Oceans of Fun because Worlds of Fun is already filled up.
It's a yikes. They have people parking in the yard, which I've only ever seen them do once before, and it was like a very, very busy day in the summer, so like, it was like the first day Oceans Fun had opened for the year.
Yeah, so this isn't even really a good night to go. But
It's like warm and kind of muggy.
There's gonna be a million people. But anyway.
No bags.
Yeah, and no bags. So Marie, what have you got you're wearing to the park today?
So, I didn't want to bring my jacket or my pants that had pockets. So I've got a lanyard with my pass in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my mask on my lanyard right now because I'm not going in yet.
Yep.
I'm just gonna carry my phone by hand.
Yep.
And I have hair ties for my hair. And then whenever we go on roller coasters, I'm just gonna clip my ring to my lanyard.
Yeah. And that's it. No pockets on you?
Nope.
Nope, because it's too warm to wear pants for pockets and a jacket. It's supposed to be 81 degrees tonight.
Good thing I don't need anything else.
Yeah. I thought I was going to bring in my water bottle, but I'm worried about them not letting that in either. So we're just going to go in and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also just wanted to mention we feel really weird walking in without a bag.
For real?
Like I was just saying that I feel naked without my backpack, and you feel naked without your backpack. It's like it's very strange to be this lightweight. Is this how men feel on a regular basis?
Oh my
What's
God.
happening?
Can I be a man?
Can we have pockets, please? What's happening?
Oh my God, it's one of those Jeep trucks.
Oh, it is one of those Jeep trucks.
I hate it. It's so cursed.
Oh my God, we got a long walk going from the water park to the World's Fun.
We probably can't enter through World's Fun, or through Ocean's Fun, can we?
I think we do. I mean, there we go by the monsoon. And then they go in.
Okay.
We should be
Oh,
fine.
yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't walk all the way around.
Beep boop.
Howdy.
We made it through security. All they did was to ask us to walk through a metal detector scanner. They didn't search us at all. I could have had anything in these pockets. So I think it's just an excuse to not search as many people and to get people more into the park. It didn't feel more secure.
Yeah. Really. I mean, there are people with bags.
There's a bunch of people with bags, bigger than the ones that I showed earlier. So I guess they're pretty loose with the size of the bag for whatever restrictions they have. I saw one dad walking out with, a little silver sparkly backpack, walking back out of the park, and I was like, he just got denied. But yeah, there's a lot of people with bags.
Yeah, it's kind of whack.
Yep. Well, time to go and enjoy the park then.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. In my nice, warm sweatpants.
By getting rid of bags, you cut down the number of employees needed to screen, and those employees don't search people entering without a bag, which means nobody is searched, all right? If you're not being searched, then you can bring shit in that is not supposed to be in the park, okay? Let's be real. You can buy a little bottle of Fireball whiskey and shove it down your pocket, all right? Some people have pockets big enough for that. Some people are wearing coats. People have deep sleeves. They have mouths. They have noses. You can put things that you shouldn't have with you all over your body, okay? Not just in your purse. So by banning bags, you're only banning convenience, okay? You're just making it inconvenient for everybody, and you're not going to stop the people who are actually doing the wrong thing. Another thing that bothers me about this rule, and I mentioned it before, is that on the policy website, it doesn't actually say why this rule is being put into place, okay? So it doesn't say, hey, some people were doing X, Y, or Z, and so to prevent that, we're putting in this rule. Or we have seen in other parks that when we implement this rule, we have this outcome. Or, just something concrete. All that is listed on the page is just the rule itself. No bags, no nothing, all right? You can't have any of this stuff with you, okay? That is the only thing that's on the website. What is supposed to make us feel safe by having a no bag policy? What are we safe from exactly? Is it people bringing alcohol, drugs into the park? Like I said before, they'll bring it in however they want to, okay? I can't see many things people bringing in their bag that is going to be stopped by putting it in a pocket. I mentioned pepper spray earlier. Like, you can put pepper spray in a bag as well. I mean, that's a weapon. You're not supposed to bring weapons into the park, okay? You can put that in your bag. Metal detector's not going to go off because it's in plastic, This idea that we're going to be more safe, if you flip this backwards, all right, if you say that this rule is going to make us more safe by having bags before, what made us less safe? So really the question is not how are we safe, but it's like, what were we in danger from, okay? What was the real danger to us, and why aren't you telling us, okay? If we have a new rule because we are in danger, maybe you should tell us, your paying customers, what made your park unsafe in the first place. Why are we safe now? Why weren't we safe before? This is the biggest thing that I am upset with, and I would really appreciate a response. I don't know. There, as far as I know, I will check later when I'm editing this. There's no reason. There's no why or how. People have their own theories. I mean, my theory is just that they don't want to check bags. Is my thing, is that they just don't want to hire more people to search bags, because there's a lot of people coming in and they don't want to back up the line. They want to get people moving through. So they just say no bags. And I just think that's kind of shitty, and it's not actually keeping us safe. So you might ask, well, I mean, it's the company that can decide this rule. It's a privilege, not a right. So now I have to explain to you why having stuff on your person is your personal right and not a privilege, okay? There are some, like, me having lotion in my purse does not infringe on your right to feel safe and secure in a public place. I think that can go without saying. There are a lot of things that you can have on your person that does not violate the rights of other people, okay? So by having a bag that does not violate the rights of anybody or any other individual, violate anybody's negative rights, all right, then I can have this positive right, all right? If you need to know the difference between positive and negative rights, I suggest you Google those, all right? Because there are a lot of different positive and negative rights that we as citizens of the United States have, all right? And you should know what your rights are. And I think now, whether or not there is actually a law, it doesn't matter, because, one, laws are only important in how they are enforced, and laws can be amended and should be amended when they are wrong. And I think that for me and for other people, having bag or personal possessions on your person, on you, is a right that we should have, okay? We have a right to have things, all right? And we have a right to have things on us. Why don't you just put your phone in your pocket? I never thought of that. I've never put my phone in my pocket before. Hold on. Okay, I'm using my phone to record this, okay? So I have with me here my 3DS, okay? My 3DS is actually the same size as my Samsung Galaxy Note 8, okay? If you want to check me before you wreck me. This is like the same size as my phone, okay? This is the same size as a lot of people's phone, okay? Let me put this in my pocket for you, okay? Hi, you see it? Do you see the problem? That's a lot of phones sticking out here, okay? That's a lot of easily lifted, pickpocketed from my booty. I don't appreciate that, no. So, purses have zippers. Purses have clasps. Purses have things you can hold in, like you can move them to hold in front of you when you feel like you're not in a safe space. You can wear your backpack in front of you to be secure, all right? You can do a lot of things with bags that you can't with back pockets, okay? You have more options, all right? And when you take away options, then you limit what people can have on them. That's not good, okay? So when I have to go out, all right, I have to have my phone so I can call people in case of an emergency. I don't think I have to rationalize to anybody why anybody would need a phone. Everybody should have a phone, okay? I need a way to pay for things. Now, that can be covered by my phone, but I may need a debit card, okay? So that's something that somebody may have, all right? Worlds of Fun is cashless, so I don't need cash. I just need a debit card or my phone that can pay for things cashlessly, okay? And then the other thing I need are the keys to my car, okay? Unless I'm going with a group of other people. But for the sake of this argument, I am a woman driving herself to a park, all right? Because I am independent, I don't need no man, and I did just burp, and I'm not doing another take. But yeah, I need keys as well, okay? I need keys, I need my wallet, or some way to pay for things, and my phone. Those are the bare minimum of things. Oh, and by the way, my season pass, okay? So I need at least one plastic card with me, maybe two, my phone and my keys. How am I gonna hold all of these in two back pockets, all right? I've got my phone in here, and I've got my keys in one, in the other, okay? One, these are not secure, and you might say, oh, Pedro, what about your front pocket? I have news for you, sister, brother, homies. Sometimes we don't have front pockets. Sometimes we wear leggings and we don't have pockets at all. This is the glorious beauty, the most amazing system that we call women's fashion. See, when I went to Worlds of Fun, I wasn't as glorious and spooky as I was when I was as I am, what am I saying? As I am now. As I was there, okay? I wasn't spooky there, okay? I didn't just wear whatever the fuck I wanted to the park because I couldn't, okay? I had to wear sweatpants with zipper pockets in the side so I could hold my phone and my keys and my cards. I brought my passport and my driver's license because I need my driver's license. Oh, I forgot about that. You have to have your driver's license in order to be able to drive. All right? But I needed that, and I needed my medication as well. So I had those in my pockets. I also had my keys on my lanyard, so if I needed to, I could hang them around my neck. Okay? Now, some people can hang other things on their lanyard as well, but you can't have a wristlet. You're not allowed to have a wristlet. I specifically said that a little bit ago. Okay? So, we are very limited in the things that we can wear, all right? And those sweatpants that I'm actually wearing, they're Jacksepticeye sweatpants. I love the fuck out of it. And by Cloak to Cloak brand, whatever. They're unisex, all right? And they have big pockets, all right? They are the only pair of pants that I will ever put my phone in and feel secure that I have it with me, okay? So that's what I wore. Now, it is October. You'd think it would be cooler, but we're also in Missouri, so the weather can fluctuate wherever the fuck it was. And it was 81 degrees that night, and I was wearing sweatpants. And I would have really loved to have worn some shorts. To wear some nice short shorts, some cute little booty shorts. But I can't, because I gotta have my things secured. So while I'd like to be a spooky, beautiful Halloween goddess at Worlds of Fun at the Haunt and match the theme, I cannot. If this rule is supposed to make me feel more safe, then why are my possessions less safe? Explain this to me, please. What if things fall out of my pocket? What if somebody goes into my pockets? It doesn't make sense to me. And it isn't, but it kind of is. It's a little indirectly, slightly, just maybe a little bit sexist. Because, you know, the majority of people who are going to be turned away or are going to have to be asked to put their bags away, take it back to the car, the majority of them are going to be the ladies. Let's be real. All right? It's going to be just the girl who didn't know about the policy and is now going to have to be sifting through her stuff, giving stuff to her boyfriend or her best friend who just happen to have pockets. And if you're by yourself and you don't have pockets, you're just going to have to fucking go home. You wore leggings and a sweatshirt? Too bad. You're gonna have to stuff your credit card in your boot. So inconvenient, and it's so awful, and it's totally a first world problem. Let's be real, okay? Maybe it's not the end of the world, but it is ridiculous, and we need a change. I need my things, man. I don't care if you have to search my bag and see them, okay? I just don't want you asking me to justify why I have them or justify why I have medication. I don't want you to ask what these pills are in my bag and they're my birth control, okay? Like, you don't want people to look in your bag and make you give them a reason for why you have the things in your bag. Like, literally just point blank asked me when I walk into the park last night, they're like, hey, why do you have a purse with you? Because I've gone multiple times since the rule has been in place. Hello, I went last night and I went the other night where you see the footage from. I went with my bag because I'm on my period and I have no problem telling people that I'm on my period, but some people do, okay? I have no problem going into graphic detail as to what's going on with my body, okay? Like, it might hurt other people's feelings, But I want to give other people the confidence to say what the fuck they need to get things done, okay? So when he asks me why I have my purse, I look at him and I say, hi, I'm on my period. Hi, I have tampons and things in there that I need. Okay? This is important stuff for me. And you know what they said to me? They said that that bag is too big. Okay? The front pocket is where I have my tampons, and then I had my checkbook and my lotion and my Pusheen purse in there and my portable battery to charge my phone in case it dies, and I had my Nintendo 3DS because I want to play Pokemon. Okay? I've got some other things in there. And the guy's like, I'm sorry, you have too many other things in there. Your bag is too big. You can fit other things in there. Alright? You could have a smaller bag for just like the things that you actually need. And I'm just like, why do I have to justify that? Are you telling me that I just can't bring in the things that I have in my bag? What are you trying to say? Are there other things banned that we're not allowed to have with us? Like, there's not like a list when you walk in that says that I can't have lotion or gum or pennies or a video game or Thea. Okay, you may not be able to just bring Thea into the park, although they really should. Because she's a good girl. And she really doesn't want to be left at home alone, you know? She needs company all the time. But really, why the fuck can I not bring my bag in, okay? I have things, or other people may have things that they have that they don't want to justify why they have them, okay? You don't want to have to tell, like, okay, imagine like a little girl who's on their period for the first time. You don't want to be the person to ask her, to be like, so why do you have tampons in your bag, missy? Like, that's gotta make a girl so uncomfortable. I would be so uncomfortable. And while I do think that we should, remove the stigma of girls and women having to be, like, hiding their period products from other people, like, I would love to announce to the world, hey bitches, I'm on my period. This is what's going on with me, as I'm feeling today. Like, I am an open book, okay? But other people aren't like that, and they want to be more private or whatever, and that is their right, okay? So stop asking about our health, okay? We're doing just fine without your interference, and we are safer without your help. Thank you. If a theme park wants to keep its customers and employees safe, then it should tell us what isn't safe in the first place and why they're implementing this rule to make us more safe, okay? I need to know what I was in danger from, okay? What are we at risk of? And why are we safer now, all right? I think that just comes with a little bit of common sense, okay? I don't feel safer with this rule. I feel more cornered and restricted, okay? Our safety doesn't always have to come at the cost of our privacy, okay? We can find other solutions to work around this. I think Worlds of Fun should just hire more bag checkers and just look through our things and make sure that we're good to go, send us on our way, okay? It doesn't have to be, you can't bring your shit with you, okay? That's just not fair.
Howdy, y'all. Time is 9:10.
Yep.
We are walking out from the haunt, and it was very crowded.
But weren't terrible.
Yeah, actually, we waited in line for Blood on the Bayou. That was the only haunted house we did. We also did the Peter Pumpkin Eater.
Yeah.
That's a walkthrough. It's not really like
It doesn't really
a house.
count. The line doesn't back up nearly as much, so.
Yep. It just goes
It gets
through.
more people in at times, so. That's the bright light.
Oh, very exposed.
Yeah.
We also walked around and we saw the Cryptics show.
Yeah.
Which was
I think it's
cool.
like the only show going on.
Yeah,
What's up?
that's the only one. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Usually they have like a few more, I feel like. But
But it
I
was
assume
fun.
they had lower budget this year.
Yeah.
Just my eyes, man.
Your eyes.
Yeah. You just keep cutting me off. It's funny.
Oh,
And
sorry.
I just keep trying to stay in frame.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
It's because it's dark.
Um,
But
a surprising amount of bags.
yeah, there were a lot more bags than I thought I was gonna see. I mean, people could have come in before 5.
Yeah.
But
Girl, I constantly felt like I was missing something. Swag.
and I'm very warm in my sweatpants.
Oh my God.
It's not the end of the world though.
Pants.
Yeah, super inconvenient. I was super upset, but
For real.
at the beginning, but
Why am I saying for reasons?
I don't know.
Kind of cringe.
Yeah, but the park was fun.
Yeah.
And we had a good time for what it was.
They had fog machines this time, which they didn't last time, so that's a plus.
Yes. They didn't have it the first night for some reason.
We love the fog machines.
But yeah, overall good time. Still
We're
up.
vloggers now, I guess.
We're vloggers.
A purse is pretty much just a detached pocket anyway. So, like, bags can come in all fucking different sizes, alright? They can be small, they can be big, they can be detached, they can be attached to our shirts, or they can be attached to our pants. It's a pocket, alright? Or it's hanging from us. It's a hanging pocket, alright? You can't just get rid of bags and think that other people aren't gonna sneak bad things in anyway, alright? I would really like to know, Worlds of Fun, please tell me, where did this policy come from? And what do I really have to fear at the Worlds of Fun Halloween Haunt? Thank you for watching. And I hope you all really stay safe and keep your things safe and have a happy Halloween.